Today we are doing Halloween activities. How exciting. We are doing a dress up, and not only that, we're also doing mounted games. I cannot wait. I'm super excited. As you can tell, we've decorated the barn. We've got some professionals over who could do wallpapering, and as you can tell, we have gone crazy over it. We're going to give you a quick barn tour in a minute of what it's looking like, and I literally cannot wait. I'm so excited. We're going to paint the ponies today. Everything's gonna be so cool, so Halloweeny. I hope you guys all enjoy, and let's give you the barn tour before anything else happens.
Everybody, just kidding. So if you can't tell, my costume for today is a Vala witch. It's Isabella, the mum. Today I'm going to be dressing up my horse. I'm partaking in the, the fancy dress, whatever you want to call it, but not the rest of the Gymkhana games. So let's get my horse Cinnamon, dressed up, ready for Halloween. Oh, I've always dreamed of doing this. You are going to look so good. So everybody, this is the finished product. I am so ecstatic about how this looks. I think she's kind of gone as a crystal horse. Didn't really have a specific theme on what she was going to be. My daughter Matty is also taking her and her brother's horse, Edward's her brother, their horse Roxy. I haven't seen what they look like, so let's go see what Roxy looks like now that she's all dressed up. She looks amazing. This is my horse Roxy, and she has gone as like a skeleton horse. She looks absolutely beautiful, but it did take a long time, and I really think we have this competition in the bag, especially since my brother is the judge for today. My 10-year-old daughter, Mary, was too shy to talk to you all on camera, at least for the time being, so she got her horse tacked up. This is her horse, pony, Sugar, but I at least managed to get them tacked up on camera. But I have another daughter who is ready to talk. Hi guys, my name is Laura, I'm 8 years old, and this is my costume for Halloween. This is my pony, Chance, and I'm really excited because I'm going to be getting tacked up with you all. This is my first time on camera. I'm a little bit nervous, but I think I'm going to have the best costume for today. Hey Chance boy, let's get tacked up, come on. I'm so excited. I'm definitely going to win today's competition. They don't know what they have in store for them. Okay everybody, this is what we look like now. We're tacked up, we're in our jumping gear, and it's time for the best dressed, and I'm really, really excited. So come on Chance, we're gonna go win this thing.
the winner for the best dressed is, drumroll please, Laura and Chance.
Well done, Laura. Yay, we won it. I knew we would win. We have the best costume, don't we, Chance? I'm so proud of him. He's such a good boy, aren't you? Chance, look at our rosette. We are the winners. Winners lap time. After that, it was time for me and Matty to rinse off the horses because quite obviously they had been painted. So we gave them a nice scrub down with lots of soap and then they were back to normal again. So don't worry, you won't see them like that in the next video.
Alright, I'm gonna say it. Let the mounted games commence and begin. Let's go.
Not quite yet because we needed to take they needed to take, I wasn't there, sadly, but they needed to take a little hack into the village because we have actually hired an arena for some part of the day to help us out with some of the mounted games because they have some equipment that we didn't. The next mounted games game, I don't know. The next game was an obstacle course. So Lucy, sorry, they're twins, so sometimes I get confused being their mum. Anyway, Lucy and Hero are going to be giving you Lucy and Hero are going to be giving you a tour of the obstacle course. So as you can see, we have a little maze there. Then you have a small canter or trot, or whatever pace you want to go at, up to this box. Is that what it's called? Like a box? Up to this box made of poles, pole box, and a diamond. No, not a diamond. Peter's trying to, a square. That's the word. That's the word. Peter's doing charades with me in the background, trying to tell me. Then we have some poles that you have to go over, ideally in trot, and then presume you are allowed to, because I know somebody in this competition isn't. You're supposed to canter over these poles, although that is not what she did, but that's absolutely fine. And next we have the bridge, which is the hardest part because you have to get your pony to go over a bridge when, well, for some reason we let Lucy and Hero go first when we've never actually seen Hero go over a bridge. He's also quite new to the family, so I've put it on double speed because it just took him a while to get over the bridge. But once he was over it, he was absolutely fine. And I mean, he did have a little stop and he tried to he kind of trotted the rest of the way. He was like, just to get me through this, get me over. And then they had to go as fast as they can to make up for the slightly longer time that they had and to get to the finish line, which was just really in between any of the cones. I think most people did it within the first set, but she did it within the second set of cones, if you get what I mean. But yeah, so then it was time for Mary and her pony Sugar to have a go. Now, Mary and Sugar are very much like happy hackers. They don't do a lot of mounted games and stuff like this. So Mary was just like, we'll just take things slow and steady. That's kind of their style. So again, went around the maze in a nice controlled walk, everything slow and steady, because although that doesn't really help with the time, you know, she gets everything right. Oh, got some sitting trot going on there. Didn't notice that when it was actually happening. And then we have a beautiful halt right in the middle of the box, nice square halt, and then they continued and went over the trotting poles, and then I think they cantered in the corner here like they were supposed to. Yeah, lovely. Cantered through the corner, and then they went over the bridge. Sugar has been through bridges before, so with a little bit of encouragement from Mary, she stepped up onto it, because I will say, I don't think she's ever seen a bridge in an arena before, so that was something new for her, and then they ran through the finish line to their heart's content. Then it was Laura and Chance's turn. I did get it right this time. I didn't say Lucy, it's actually Laura. Peter finds that very funny. So they went through the maze really nicely, was not afraid at all, and then a lovely square stop in the square. Something that these two kind of tend to clash with a little bit is that Laura likes to go very fast, whereas Chance prefers to take things a little slow, and he's a very perfectionist pony.
He's a showing pony.
He's a showing pony, exactly. So sometimes he can just be a little bit like, hey mum, we've got to do this right, and she's like, but I want to do it fast. So it can be a little bit difficult with them sometimes, but they did really well. I think they were quite happy with their round. And then it was Poppy's turn. She is quite good at steering on her own, I will say. That was the first thing we established when she was learning to ride, so she didn't have my husband, her dad, with her for this bit. She can struggle with things like halting sometimes. We did it right in the corner there, but it's fine. And then because she is only 7 years old, bless her, she did miss out the trotting poles accidentally, but you know what, it's absolutely fine. There will be better challenges later that she is better at. Thunder is such a perfect kids pony. He went over that bridge like a dream, didn't even give it a second thought, and then they were racing towards the finish line. The next challenge was for the tightest circle. You're supposed to canter this, but Lucy felt a bit nervous because her pony Hero is a show jumper, so she mostly trotted it. Then Mary went and had a go on Sugar. They were a bit better, I feel like. Laura and Chance, because Chance is quite perfectionist, he did pretty well at this. They did canter, okay, good. And then we have, who in my opinion, but I wasn't the judge, did the best. We have Thunder and Poppy, because she had to trot because she isn't very good at cantering it just yet, but I'm sure she'll get better. Their circle was so tight. Next up, we had something that none of the girls, I don't think they've ever tried before, and this was barrel racing. So, unfortunately, Lucy and Hero did just touch the barrel a little bit there, but then they were zooming off around the next one. I think their struggle was they tried to go too tight at first and then ended up with a bigger circle on this one, and then they were around to the third barrel and zooming down towards the finish line. Then Mary had a try, and of course she was still, take things slow and steady. In a minute you will see, foreshadowing, Sugar was not like, let's take things slow and steady, because she zoomed down from that last barrel down to the finish line. Don't worry though, Mary got it all under control, and she was never in any real danger because Sugar is quite a calm, relaxed horse. See, zooming! She's so speedy when she wants to be. Then Laura and Chance. I can't believe I'm getting all of these names right because it's hard having two sets of twin daughters. Anyway, they were on fire during this barrel racing, if slightly slower. Then they went around the final barrel and went down to the finish line, and then it was time for Thunder and Poppy. I was nervous for this one because they've never done anything like this. And honestly, you'll see later, I had reason to be. So Thunder is normally really good at taking care of the children. He's normally takes things really slow and steady with them. I'm just realizing how many times I've used that term. But here, after the end barrel, he was like, let's go for a little canter, and just zoomed ahead. But once again, absolutely fine, got him back under control. Things were good, life was good again. It was time for the final competition, the jump off. So as you can see, Hero and Lucy were on fire. They are both show jumpers to the grave. They were really, really enjoying this. I'm just realizing that I'm using a lot of Halloween terms. But they had a lot of fun with their Halloween jumping. And then Mary and Sugar came on. They are not show jumpers. Mary doesn't really like competing at all. They're definitely more of the dressage queens, so I have slowed it down here. As you can see, they did have a pole down. I mean, technically it's 2 poles, but, you know, we don't count that. They had a fence down. Then Laura and Chance came on, and I just want to mention, you know, it's kind of obvious, but if you haven't seen this video, my daughter Sunny is not in today's video because A, she doesn't have a pony to ride, and B, Gymkhana games, Halloween dress-up, spooky, gory, isn't really her thing. She's more into nature. I mean, she could have gone as a plant or something. But yeah, feel free to watch the Meet Ice video if you want to know more about Sunny and her horse. And then it was Thunder and Poppy's turn. And of course, we did lower the jumps a little bit for this because Poppy barely jumps. I mean, she does really enjoy it when she does, but she doesn't do that much jumping because she's only 7 years old, she's only been riding for a few years, and for some reason she decided to bow.
Whoever wins the most rounds wins it all. And the winner of the pole bending is Lucy and Hero. Congrats to you two. The winner of the obstacle course is Laura and Chance. The winner of the tightest circle is Poppy and Thunder. The winner of the barrel racing is Laura and Chance. And the winner of the jump off is, remember, it's not the ribbons we win, it's the taking part that counts, Lucy and Hero. And last of all, the winner of the Weaver Family Halloween Mounted Games is, it's a tie! Lucy and Laura both receive first place.
I think the girls and their ponies were really happy with their spooky rosettes, and I'm sure they all had a really fun time participating. And Hero got carried away and thought they were racing in that winner's lap, but I'm sure everybody had a great time, especially Laura and Chance. They were very keen on winning from the beginning. So guys, I can finish off the day and say my name is Laura, this is my pony Chance, and we won not 2 times. No, wait, we won not 1 time, but 2 times. So, yeah, thank you all for watching today's video, and I know you all really wanted me to win, so thank you, bye. So guys, that was it. That was my Halloween with the Weavers family vlog. Little spoiler for our next one, there may be a new addition to the family. But thank you all so much for watching today's video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications if you don't want to miss another video. See you next time, bye!
Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to